So here's the kicker. I got a mint in my mouth because I'm resting my voice because I just got done doing the whole voice acting video for Rose of Life parts 6 through 8, and my voice is kind of dead right now. So we're just gonna kind of take a chill, go back to the Doctor Who's marathon, and episode 14. How about that? Episode 14. You know, after this episode, we may have like 7 shorts to get through. I haven't counted. But this is the last episode before the season 1 finale. There were points, like a year ago, 6 months ago, however long ago, where I didn't think we would be finishing up this Doctor Who's story. I thought, shoot, man, I don't know if we'll get through it, but hey, we're making it. We're doing it. Also, this episode has something with it. You see, all right, I'm just gonna let the first few seconds play, and oh yeah.
Hello, dear audience. Yes, I'm talking to you.
Hello.
Before this adventure starts, I need to give you a word of warning. This episode will contain strong horror elements.
Woo!
So if you don't think you can handle that, it's okay to skip it. You won't miss anything important to the main plot. Now then, if you still want...
This episode of Dr. Hooves and Assistants contains content that is far more realistic and graphic than is typical in previous episodes. This includes, but is not limited to, excessive auditory and visual gore, direct reference to bodily remains, death, and generally unsettling content. Sold. I'm sold. I'm hyped. Sunnytown, this could end up being my favorite episode so far.
Want to continue?
I'm excited.
Then, Avante!
Avante, you got me excited for this episode. TikTok! Hey! He's doing the box.
And tools would be more effective, but you, my mystery box, you are very stubborn, aren't you?
Box is always stubborn.
I wonder if the honeycomb had anything to do with opening the second compartment. Too late to find out now.
Hi, TikTok. Oh,
Hi!
you were really concentrating there, weren't you?
It's
Why is
fine,
Do Not
it's
Disturb
fine.
turned on?
Your companionship is always welcome.
So what do you got there?
Oh, this? Well, long story short, this was one of the few things I had with me when I was found in the Badlands. I spent most of my life trying to open it. It took a monster attack to open part of it, but there's a second part that still has yet to be opened.
What if we punch it?
Huh. That's
Would that
really
work?
weird. It looks like an ordinary wooden box, so why can't you just cut it open?
You know, I have gotten used to Derby's voice, actually. I forgot to mention in the last episode, but I did actually get used to Derby's voice.
Or something.
I thought the same thing, but this doesn't seem to actually be wood. I'm not certain what material it is composed of, but it's incredibly resilient.
Can I try?
Sounds like wood.
I'm not certain how effective that will be, but I'll allow it.
Teach me to tinker.
Pardon?
Well, you always seem to be
Teach
having
me
so
to
much
tinker.
fun with it. And I think it would make me feel super smart if I could do it too. Even just a little.
Derpy, you're already exceptionally intelligent.
Thank you. But that just means maybe my tinkering could be useful, right?
Yeah, the
Let's not
tinkering
argue.
code should be extra
Alright,
awesome.
here. These are the current tools I've been trying to use with it. This one here is what I was going to try next.
It's so tiny.
It's for more precision.
Tiny whiny.
It might be able to get under the cracks, although...
I found something.
What? Already?
Is it a
What is
pet
it?
shark?
Look, it's really hard to see, but if I poke around here, a tiny bit of it seems to give. If I just pried a little more... Does this look like a keyhole to you?
Fascinating. I don't understand how I never noticed it.
Well, to be fair, it took a lot of strength to pry the cover.
I also see that the little, like, speech bubbles are gone. Rest in peace, speech bubbles. Episode 13 to episode 13. Well, I mean, it was also here in the little beginning of... So, you know what? White Dr. Hooves... episode 13 to episode 14, but the rest of them so far, episode 13 to episode 13. We will miss you.
Cover off the keyhole.
Of course. The long-term effects of my paralysis must have made me too weak to do it.
So now what?
One moment. This calls for my lockpicking kit.
Ooh, am I gonna learn to pick locks?
Potentially.
I've never learned how to pick a lock.
Here we
I
go.
suck at locks,
All right,
honestly.
so this is your tension wrench.
Especially
These are your
padlock.
pick-
Where's my padlock? That noise you just heard? That's a padlock. I just legitimately have a padlock just in my possession. Why do I have a padlock in my possession? Well, you see, I had this friend back in the beginning of high school. No, it was like 7th grade to freshman year of high school. We rode the bus. Basically, we lived in the same neighborhood, and just like every morning and afternoon, we would just like talk. And every time we rode the bus, we would just talk. He showed me a lot of memes and such. It was good times. He was a good friend. He kind of acted like a little sometimes, but he was a good guy. Down deep inside. But I had a pretty good connection with this guy. So at the end of it was either no. Oh yeah, that's right. I actually forgot why I actually had this padlock. You see, my friend just decided to randomly just place a padlock in my backpack, just out of nowhere. Just decided to do that, and I just decided to keep it in my backpack. I just kept it in there. So for the rest of high school, from freshman year to when I graduated, I just kept the padlock. I kept the padlock in my backpack, and I still have it. It's still here. It's kind of a reminder of, our friendship and such. Even though it's just a padlock, Nice sentimentality to it. He did give me a watch. He also did give me Minecraft for Switch for free. And with the watch, I swear, dude, I've had that thing for years, and it has not stopped beeping since I've gotten it. I cannot figure out how to make it stop beeping. So I literally just put it in a corner in the closet, and just I put it in a Switch case. So every single time it beeps, you can't really hear it. And it's beeped so many times where I've just tuned it out. Sometime occasionally I'll hear it, but my brain would just immediately be like, oh, that's just a watch. You don't need to dwell on that. And I'll just immediately forget about it. But that thing's been beeping for years, and I don't understand how it keeps beeping. Well, that was a long rant.
Great.
Well, not a rant, a long talking session.
First,
Long
use
yapping.
the tension wrench on the bottom of the keyhole. Add a little pressure to it when you do. Just a little, not too much.
Okay.
Now you use a pick rake on the top of the keyhole, and this is a little difficult to explain. Here, I'll guide your hooks.
Oh, I don't know if that's really... okay. We're doing this, okay.
Now you scrub with the pick rake, like so.
I feel like a spy.
I'm sure you'd make an excellent spy. You're very unassuming.
You'd make all my gadgets.
Yeah!
Is
We're the
something
perfect
supposed
duo,
to
I
happen?
swear.
I figured as much. This lock is far more advanced than anything I've encountered. The TARDIS is the only other lock I couldn't get past.
Well, hold on. Something feels a little different here. Maybe if I just...
She's
What's
got
that?
It did a
Music?
thing!
music box?
Sounds like a music box. But why would some pony go through all this effort to lock up a music box of all things?
Interesting. What are the music's cursed?
This box
Cursed
grows
music?
more perplexing as time progresses.
Or blessed
Thank you,
music?
Derpy, for getting it this far at least.
Ah, shucks, it was nothing.
Oh.
No, it's not nothing. This box is important to me. I don't know why I had it, but it's one of the only things that I have that has any sort of connection to the past I'd forgotten. So I truly mean it, with the utmost sincerity. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh.
you're welcome.
This is why I love them, man. My heart, man.
You know, I just want you to know that no matter who you were or where you came from, the pony you are now is something you should be proud of. I hope you never forget that.
Proud, huh?
Aw.
Pride wasn't exactly the strongest suit I had back in Nayers. But since I started traveling with you and the doctor, I've been learning to like myself.
Good, I'm glad. You're a wonderful pony, TikTok. You deserve to be happy.
I suppose so. Didzy, there's something I want to tell you.
What? What is it?
No, you can't be doing this right now. You can't be doing this right now. You're gonna do the old switcheroo. You'll be like, I have something to tell you. And you're not, and you're gonna say, like, I gotta go get the toast out of the oven, something like that. You're not gonna do it. Also, emotional moment between TikTok and Derpy? Hell yeah, that was awesome. That was absolutely fantastic. Oh! Woo! I'm telling you, man, this might be my favorite episode of Dr. Who's.
Well, you see, the thing is, you and I, we, as two companions, we've been through a lot, and
What's going on?
Oh!
Quickly.
Freak
Doctor,
nugget!
What's happening? Why is the TARDIS freaking out?
I didn't
One
know
day,
I was
one
trying
day.
to go to a vacationing planet when very suddenly the TARDIS's energy just drained, and now she's hurtling who knows where. This is the same thing that happened with the Sea Pony planet. Everyone hold on to something. This is going to be a bumpy
Yeah, there
ride.
is something going on with the TARDIS, too.
I don't like this.
I like this, though. It's fine. How would you guys feel if I talk like this for the rest of the video? Special thanks to Donuts! Thank you, Donuts. Thank you! Oh, I'm so in. I'm so in. I am invested. I am double locked in. I am locked like a padlock in Sunnytown. Yeah. One thing also... Pause, please. One thing also... Oh man, we're only 6 minutes in. One thing also... With a lot of these Doctor Who's episodes, I feel like they always start really strong, but a lot of the times, towards the end, it starts to lose me. Happened with the last episode. It didn't happen with episode 11. It's the special case, but with most episodes, that's usually what happened. And I hope I don't get I hope I don't fall down the same thing again. What am I saying?
Is it normal for smoke to be coming out of the TARDIS?
The old girl's exhausted. I don't think she's accustomed to traveling in this universe.
Huh.
This universe?
What's wrong with this
Right,
universe?
never told you. I'm from another universe, yes. One with no magic.
Oh.
Well, that sounds awful.
It has its perks.
Not
Anyway,
really.
Let's see, where
It has
are
no
we
perks.
now?
A very dark forest.
I'm pretty sure this is Everfree Forest. It looks too wild to be a pony-maintained forest.
Also, it did mention that this episode was gonna have death, so who's gonna die? I swear. See, okay, it's not gonna be TikTok because they said, "Oh, don't worry, you could skip this episode. It won't be, won't affect the main plot or anything. You can still watch this episode and it won't affect the main plot. You'll still be able to understand the season 1 finale." So they're not gonna kill TikTok. They're not gonna kill any of the core 3, and even if this was a required episode that he had to watch for the main plot, I still don't think they would kill one of the main 3. Because that's like the whole appeal of the second half of Doctor Who's and his assistant, his assistants.
Again?
What do you mean?
The TARDIS came here last time this happened too. Something about this area is different.
Crediblesburg.
That would explain a few things. There seems to be some kind of rift around here. This forest is teeming with vortex energy that's...
Dare I say a florpus?
shockingly similar to my own universes. It's probably why this forest doesn't work like normal forests in your world. This is what a forest in mine is more like. Wild, unmaintained.
But why?
Forests
Not
are
a clue,
stupid, that's
but
why.
the TARDIS must keep landing here in order to recharge. We're not going anywhere until she's had her vortex coffee.
So what? Do we just camp out here?
I'm curious
Yes.
about this rift. Maybe we can find the cause of it while we're waiting.
Our last little adventure through the
Camping.
Everfree Forest almost got me eaten by a manticore, remember?
Ah,
You two faced
potato
off a
schmanato.
manticore?
Well, I threw a rock at it, and then we made it run to a big tree branch.
Nice.
I am very surprised you survived with those Neanderthal methods. Don't worry, if
Hey,
another
rocks
manticore
are
were to
very
appear,
effective.
I know how to combat them properly. I helped take down a number in the past. Granted, it was before my injury, and I probably wouldn't be able to do so as well before. But with the three of us working together, I should be able to distract it enough to close in on it, avoid the claws, the stingers. Manticores don't sting up close because they are not immune to their own venom, and then if one of us can give it a swift kick to the eyes, it'll go down. As an old general used to
TikTok,
say,
you lost
the best
me.
way to take him out is to go right between the eyes.
Not like killing it, right?
Well, the kill generally comes.
We're just putting it to sleep, you know, it's taking a nice nap. A nice little...
After it's been brought down, so I suppose we can keep it alive. Your manticores probably aren't as vicious as ours.
Okay, phew. I wouldn't want to kill one just because it was hungry.
Your compassion never ceases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's not so bad in here when you're with friends. With you two here, I don't have much reason to be scared. What was that?
Boo!
I'll protect you.
And I'll protect both of you.
And I'll protect my...
That's weird.
So-
Did you guys see that?
See what?
I think I saw another pony ducking away just when I looked over. But what's a pony doing wandering around here?
I didn't see it.
I'm fairly sure I know what I saw.
Fairly sure?
Okay, like 95% sure. But I think we should try
Mine's
to find it.
95.01%
It's not like
sure.
we have anything better to do.
I suppose not. Alright, let's go.
Ugh.
Huh.
Tasty,
It
yeah.
takes that this is fairly far in the past, from Derpy's time. But it's hard to tell exactly how far. It could be anywhere from 500 to 3,000 years. The rift is making it difficult to pinpoint.
My money's on 2,763 years in the past. Don't know why I picked that number. Actually, I do know why I picked that number, but I'm not telling you.
So no Ponyville, huh? I wonder how old the castle looks now. Or if Celestia and Luna are there.
Ooh, we can look for that next if we can't find that bounty.
I wonder if there's any
You spoke too
dinosaurs.
soon. Look.
There they are. Hello?
Hi,
We're not dangerous,
Mr.
I
Pony.
swear.
Salutations.
Oh no, don't run! Aw, I wonder what she's afraid of.
Well,
You.
let's press on, I suppose. If she's going to keep running, it'll do us no good to go chasing her around. To the castle we
Round
go.
and round the record spins all day.
I guess, yeah.
Can't get away.
You know, last time you were here was the first time I ever had an adventure with the doctor. I thought he was totally crazy and stuck with him to make sure he wouldn't end up getting himself into trouble. But it ended up being me who got in trouble with the Manticore. The doctor was insistent on helping Nightmare Moon, who just returned to Equestria to wreak havoc.
What gave you the idea to help her, Doctor?
I could just tell there was someone suffering deep down inside her. I've seen my fair share of parasitic beings. This nightmare isn't much different from a being known as the Fearmonger in my universe, a parasite that takes host that can spread an influence of fear among the masses. I wouldn't be surprised if the nightmare was, in fact, the Ponyverse's version of the Fearmonger.
It's weird that there are things that are similar
That
in our
would be
universe
pretty.
to
That's
yours.
probably true.
Alternate universes can have a lot in common with each other. I noticed the
That's why they're called alternate universe, because they're pretty much just an alternate version of the reality that you already live in. Ooh, I could talk about the Mandela effect here. Okay, so if you don't know what the Mandela effect is basically that... Okay, we'll use Fruit Loops, for example. Picture a box of Fruit Loops. When you picture a box of Fruit Loops and you look at the word fruit, what do you think of? Do you think of F-R-O-O-T? You know, fruit spelled with double O's? Or do you think of F-R-U-I-T? You know, like regular Fruit Loops, you know. Well, if you answered that the box of Fruit Loops is spelled with F-R-U-I-T, you're wrong, you're stupid, you're an idiot, you were born unloved. Sorry, that was a little too far, but I gotta illustrate my point here. No, the box of Fruit Loops is F-R-O-O-T. But the thing is that people remember the box being F-R-U-I-T. Mandela effect. A lot of people remember it to be that way. Where do I fall in this camp? I'm a double Mandela factor because I remember it being F-R-O-O-T. But here's the catch. I remember it changing to F-R-U-I-T. Because I remember when I first learned about the Mandela effect, I was shocked that Fruit Loops was spelled F-R-U-I-T. Like, in reality, like, actually. Because I remember F-R-O-O-T. But then just recently, apparently like a year ago or months ago, I don't remember exactly when, it changed back to F-R-O-O-T, which means I guess I'm in the right timeline, which is cool and all, back to where I know, but like still, what the heck, man? Why did I don't want to change timelines twice. What the heck, man? Also, Fruit of the Loom logo, I swear to you, there was a cornucopia. Ah, yes, I'm one of those people. There was a cornucopia. You want to know why I believe this? It's because every single day, every time I changed my shirt, my underwear, any of those two items, I would look at the Fruit of the Loom logo. It was always there. I always saw it, and it had a cornucopia on it. I remember I went to the mall with my mom, and we were just, we were going through a clothes section, and I saw the Fruit of the Loom logo, and it's like, hey, Ma, it's pretty weird how the Fruit of the Loom logo doesn't have a cornucopia anymore. I thought they changed the logo, and my mom was just like, son, they never changed the and then they never changed the logo. It's the same it's always been. I'm just like, huh? What are you talking about? And I didn't know that was the Mandela effect back then. Like, I experienced it, like, it feels like I experienced it day one, when it first changed. But hey, that's just me. I'm speaking, I could be either just preaching to the crowd, preaching to the people who already believe in this stuff. But hey, maybe I changed somebody's mind today. I don't know. I'm crazy if you couldn't tell.
Question is similar to a country in my universe called the United States.
Ooh, even the United States. I live there, guys.
You have Baltimore, you have Baltimore, Philadelphia, Vancouver,
Don't forget about Manhattan.
Manhattan.
He didn't forget about it.
I'm sorry.
His laugh is so
funny
contagious.
How
I
you
love
all
it so
seem
much.
so obsessed with putting equine terms in your city names. To you, it's normal. To me, it's nothing but puns for miles.
Anyways, we went through all the trouble of going through the Everfree Forest to help Nightmare Moon, but when we got to the old castle,
No, it's
these
not a
other
Dr.
ponies were
Who's
already
episode
there
without
to
him
use this
laughing at
amazing
puns.
rainbowy spell that got rid of the nightmare and freed Princess Luna.
Oh, remember when Luna approached us afterwards to thank me? Now it all makes sense. We met on the moon. Fancy that. I love time travel. All these little surprises.
I was wondering when that'd become relevant.
It's been a while.
Keep track of things, Doctor.
I'm a Time Lord. My brain's built for storing timey-wimey information.
There
I have
appears to
too
be a
much
clearing up
information in
ahead.
my brain.
That might be the castle. Come on.
Oh, nope. It's Sunnytown. Why does this remind me of the
Town.
story of the Blanks?
What? No, this doesn't make any sense.
He's got
there
no
were
cutie
no
mark.
towns in the Everfree Forest. Last time I checked, it's too.
He's got no cutie mark. Uh-oh, strange town with ponies with no cutie marks in the forest. Doesn't that sound familiar? Ha ha ha.
Well, there one is, clear as day. Let's
It's been a
ask
very
her.
long time since I've watched Story of the
Why are we
Blanks.
hiding?
Look at the ponies. Do you notice anything peculiar?
They look like normal ponies to me.
That was one of my
No,
worst
wait,
reaction
look
videos.
closer. None of them have cutie marks.
Yep.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I know that on a rare occasion a pony might not get their talent until they're an adult. But the whole town being like that? That's not right.
I don't
If it's not
remember
normal for
why
them
they
to have
didn't have
cutie
cutie marks.
They might not react well to us having them. I have this feeling that it would be best if we hide them.
I have a feeling it would be
Fortunately for us, I
best
kept
if you
some
just
procession tape
didn't
with me.
interact with
You
them at
never know
all.
when a cutie mark might need to be disguised.
Excellent thinking, TikTok.
Here.
Perfect. Alright, let's see what's up with these ponies.
Hello! My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to another
Staring
video.
at us.
Visitors must be uncommon considering the location.
Let me handle this. Hello, fellow ponies. We seem to have gotten lost. The town is very cute, and we'd love to get to know it.
Well, hi there, folks. The name's Greyhoof. I'm the town's celebration planner extraordinaire. This little slice of heaven
Celebration.
is Sunnytown, because our smiles
Are as bright as the sun.
That's right.
I don't like how your
Oh
voice
my,
tripled there.
It sounds very pleasant here.
Yes,
That
and
was weird,
what
buddy.
luck. You're just in time for the wedding party. I always say, the more seats fill at a party, the better. This may be my best event yet.
You are certain this is alright by the bride and groom.
Romeo, Starlet, you don't mind, do you?
Starlight? Starlight
Of course
Glimmer?
not. We'll share our love with everyone.
Ah, if only they saw the ceremony.
Well, Romeo, Starlet, it's good to meet you.
Oh,
I'm
Starlight.
Ditsy.
Address me as TikTok.
And I'm the doctor.
And I'm Mr. Elmo P, because I am definitely in this story right now.
What's a doctor?
You're joking.
Damn, they don't have
I
doctors.
don't know what that is either. Gray?
Sorry, I don't recognize that word.
And how do these things even survive? These ponies. Sorry. It's a sort of healer.
We all help each other, friend. To think of putting that responsibility on one or a few ponies just wouldn't be right.
I see.
Interesting.
Well, all the same,
That's a way to
doctor's the
look at it.
name.
All right, well, welcome, Doctor, TikTok, and Ditsy. Help yourself to cake and punch.
I feel a
Cake
bit
and punch!
weird eating cake for a couple I only just met.
They are, however, offering, so it might also be considered rude not to ingest their delicious cake or imbibe their fruity liquids.
Okay, even if you're just saying that because you can't resist fruit and cake ever since you had them, I guess you have a point.
Don't say no to free cake.
Oh, I wish I could share cake with all of Nayers.
Well, we did give them muffins and other assorted pastries. Ooh, this is pretty tasty.
Hum, nom, nom,
It
nom, nom,
is.
nom, nom.
Hey, Greyhoof,
pretty
mind
good.
if I inquire about something?
If you have questions, I'm a good pony to ask.
Where do you get your supplies?
Well, even Three Leaf can answer that one. Three Leaf, where do we get all our wonderful stuff from?
We have everything we need here. Enough good farmland for the town.
Do you kill ponies to get food? Because I feel like you guys do that. You guys seem a little bit too cheery, and I think, frankly, you enjoy killing ponies. Promote.
Easy access to materials. And as a bonus, it's safe.
So you make no contact with the outside world?
Why would we leave when we have what we need right here? It's safer here anyway.
Yeah, but the Everfree Forest isn't exactly known for being safe, so how'd this town manage?
A long time ago, our ancestors ran into this forest to escape a horrible curse. They made a deal with the forest, and so this forest has always protected us.
Yay!
Wow. Wow, you've all done a bang-up job here.
May I ask a question?
This is so story.
Oh, of course.
Ask away.
That's what I was
Did
taking as
Ditsy
inspiration,
get
though.
wings? And why do you have a horn, TikTok?
Huh?
Oh, they're all earth
Well,
ponies, huh?
because I'm a Pegasus.
Do you not have any Pegasi or unicorn residents?
Never heard of them.
Oh, well, they're common outside the forest.
I see. Interesting. Well, carry on. I won't hog all your attention when I'm sure there are others who want to talk. I'm not greedy.
And I just realized, my profile picture is Derpy. And Derpy's already in the story. But I also acting like I'm also in the story. So, like, 2 Derpies?
Thank you for welcoming us. This is strange, right?
No.
Very.
Undeniably.
Very
Well,
normal,
I
indeed.
suppose there's only one thing to do to find out more about this place.
Eat more cake?
Mingle. Bride and groom's looking free to talk. Let's try them first.
Hey,
Hi.
it was Romeo and Starlet, right?
That's right.
I'm really curious. What's the story behind your lovely wedding? How'd you get together?
Oh, we were neighbors growing up. Best friends. It didn't take us long to fall in love.
I confessed to her first, and she wasn't even surprised. It was pretty obvious, really.
He proposed about a month ago.
You know, guys, I totally have a girlfriend. I totally am not at all lonely. This is very not awkward. This is like the least awkward moment I've been in my life. Hell yeah, man!
For a while, it seemed like he was avoiding me, and I was getting really worried. But actually, he was trying to sneak around this big, beautiful red gem. Even after he gave it to me, it took him a while to admit he was trying to propose. So silly.
It only took me a
That's
while
sweet.
because of what happened.
Well, what happened?
Oh, it was one of Greyhove's celebrations, and the whole thing was ruined.
Oh, let's not talk
By
about that
what?
ordeal in front of our guests. Especially not at our wedding.
Well,
It'd be
maybe
bad
we
luck.
should.
Yeah, you're right. Best not risk it.
Oh, sorry.
Risk
Wouldn't
it.
want that.
So, changing the subject, do you two have any hobbies? Talents, maybe?
What do you
I like to eat dirt. It's good for the bones.
mean?
Oh, you know, like, are you good at singing, drawing, stuff like that?
Well, how about loving Starlet?
Oh, Rodeo.
Oh my gosh,
That's
it's
cute,
so
but,
sweet.
you know, seriously.
I guess we're good at gardening, right, Starlet?
We're all
And
good at
eating
gardening,
dirt.
yes.
And we know how to cook.
There aren't any bad cooks in this town.
That's nice, but are any of you good at something not a lot of the others are?
Well, I think Roni was the most romantic pony in town, even if he can be scatterbrained.
And Starlet is the best at looking beautiful.
Aww.
Though Three Leaf is good at relaxing. Gladstone over there can eat more than most of us. Then, of course, there's Greyhoof.
He plans all the events so well, and he knows
He's
more
the
than
leader.
anyone
He's
here.
the cult leader.
Well, every pony really looks up to him. He always knows what to do whenever
He's the
trouble
cult
comes our
leader.
way.
Oh, he's the mastermind behind,
Trouble, you say?
behind all of this.
May I ask what kind of trouble?
Oh, like a foal getting stuck in a tree, or a timberwolf coming too close to town. Stuff like that.
Timberwolf,
Sounds
you say?
important.
Oh, he is. His family have always known the most about this town, and every pony takes his advice seriously because it always works.
So would you say he's the leader?
Always works. I wouldn't say always works. I think you guys just think it always works because he brainwashes you to think that it always works. And you guys just don't question it because he's always getting you to just do what he says. He's brainwashed y'all.
He's the leader of this town.
No pony here is really the leader. He just knows all the answers. That's all.
That makes him the
I
leader.
see. Well, good thing you have him then. Anyway, let's not keep you too long on your wedding day. I'm sure you have better things to do than chat up with some strangers.
It was no problem, really. But please, mingle.
Sure thing. Gladstone looks available. Have a
Man, chat. Wouldn't it be great to be married? Right, chat. This is the one guy in the comment sections where it's just like, I've been stuck in a miserable relationship with my wife for 15 long, agonizing years. How dare you make such a joke?
have
Hope
a
your life gets
perfect
better,
day, you
man.
two.
Was there a reason you ended the conversation, Doctor?
They seemed uncomfortable. We shouldn't be prodding them about things on their
I don't
wedding
know, they
day.
seemed pretty comfortable.
I guess you're right.
Doctor, I don't want to stay here too long. Something really doesn't feel right.
I agree.
That's exactly why we need to stick around. Figure out why.
I was afraid you were going to say something like that.
Well, let's not judge too quickly, okay?
Let's not be too eager to trust either. Ah, Gladstone was it? Starlet and Romeo were mentioning you. Figured we could have a chat. We're very curious.
Sure, I don't mind.
What's it like living in this
You
town?
don't mind.
It's nice here. Cozy. We're all a big family here.
So you've never thought of leaving to see what else is out there?
No, not really. I wouldn't want to leave my family behind.
How many ponies occupy this town, do you know?
There are about 50 of us.
50. Well, it's about to be
You wouldn't happen to know
47.
what a cutie mark is, would you?
I can do math.
What? I'm sorry, I don't know what that is.
Well, how
You
about
do
this?
know what
Have you
that
ever
is.
heard of a mark appearing on a pony's flank?
No, sorry. Sounds very strange to me.
Yes,
Changing the
you
subject
do.
then. Do you know any pony here with any notable talents?
Well, Three Leaf sure can sleep a lot. And I don't think any pony can hold an event like Greyhoof does. And I guess I have a bit of an appetite.
And you're not bored here?
Bored? I get bored sometimes, but not at this place. We can relax here
I
or
get
help
bored
out
a
with
lot.
just about anything if we want.
Well,
This
I get bored
might
sometimes.
be an
I
odd
actually, I wouldn't say a
question,
lot.
but has anything strange or unusual happened recently?
You sure are asking a lot of questions. Why don't I ask you some things, strangers?
Ooh.
Oh!
Hit me. Hit me.
Of course, yes. Go right ahead.
Where did you come from?
Another town?
Oh, a hole in the ground. It was very nice and warm. We were worms before we came here. Worms, I tell you. Anyway, how's your day going?
Outside the forest? Ponies don't usually go in the Everfree Forest. It's dangerous.
Another reason we don't leave. It would be pretty dumb. So, the wings, the horn, what do? Can you fly? Does
Yes.
the horn stab things?
I can fly. Yes. Let me
Stab
show you.
things. Oh, she
Derpy,
can
I think you should calm down.
What's wrong?
Witch.
I think you scared them.
She's a witch.
Oh man, she's a witch, y'all, I'm telling you.
Oh man, she's a witch, y'all. Sup, dog?
Flying. It's not natural.
Oh, hey. Sorry about that. That's normal for Pegasi. I swear, I won't do it again.
That's pretty crazy. That horn got any surprises?
That's crazy.
Nothing really too noteworthy.
What are you talking about? You have magic.
Yes, but that's not important.
What's magic?
It makes the
It's
impossible
pretty magical,
possible.
I'll tell you.
Well, an exaggeration, of course. Joke. Doctor, please stop confusing this kind fellow.
Right. Just kidding.
So then, what is magic?
Oh, it just means it lights up.
Lights up?
Yes, like a lightning bug. That's all. I won't demonstrate with all these ponies around who might be shocked by it.
How very strange. Last question then.
Smart
What do you
TikTok.
think of our town?
It's sweet. There's a good community here.
Yes, adorable.
It's surprisingly well maintained, I admit.
Alright, who's gonna walk in and just start singing in our town, in our town?
I'm glad you think so.
You can't have a nightmare if you never dream. God, that line is so good.
Yo, excuse
Banger
me,
line.
I haven't had any cake yet.
Oh, of course. It was nice talking to you.
Yes, very nice. Don't ruin the party.
Okay, I won't ruin the party, but I will ruin this video by stopping it.